For those of you who don't know, I live in a city where we're all miners. Basically, I mine ores inside this mountain right here. And here we have the mining area where everything happens. That's where we make money and much more. But guys, I'm coming up to the front because now I basically have to mine. I have to work in Roblox. And look, the bus just arrived right here to pick me up. And I'm basically going to go up here like I always do. Because I always come up here. And this guy, if you don't know, is my boss. And you can tell he's really rich. He has a lot of money here in Brookhaven. But now he's coming up to pick up my friend. If you don't know, my friend is actually building his house. Since building one is much cheaper than buying a new one. But guys, he noticed we're here. And now he finally got on the bus. But now we're missing the blue house player. He's also coming here. So guys, he's finally getting in. And now we're missing the last player, which is this one. He lives in a really simple house. And guys, he's finally coming over. He just got in. Now we're going to start mining in Roblox. I'm the only one up here. And honestly, I don't know why they don't come up here. Maybe they're scared this could fall. But it's almost impossible for this to fall or even break the bus. But now he's coming up to the front. And guys, in case you didn't know, everything I earn I have to split with the boss. Because this whole mining area belongs to him here in Brookhaven. Perfect. We finally arrived here. And now I'm running up to the front to be the first one to start working. And guys, you can see this is level 10. There are basically several levels as I progress. But this one is for beginners. Now even my friend got here and he's coming inside to start his work. Guys, he basically has to grab the axe. He starts breaking the wall to see if he finds anything. Now there's another player coming in here. And guys, people also grab this shovel right here to start digging and try to find something underground because it's really hard. But guys, now it's my turn to come here too. But there's one very important detail. While everyone else is mining here, basically trying to make money, guys, there's something really weird back here because there's a totally secret place that's basically level 50, but it's completely sealed. But I can simply go up here and access this place. And if you didn't know, not even the boss goes there. So guys, I have to ask the boss to let me go there. I said, boss, can I go to level 50? Because if he lets me do that, it's going to be really good. But guys, he simply disagreed. He said, no, only rich people go there. It's so expensive that I don't even go. This is impressive. I didn't know it was that expensive. So yeah, I'm not going there. But I said, can I go to the bathroom? Guys, I'm making up an excuse just to go to level 50, and he actually let me. Guys, this is really good. Now he's back to work, because besides us working for him, he also works here since he wants to make as much money as possible. But now I'm going back here, because I'm not really going to the bathroom, I'm actually coming to level 50. But guys, I can't go down here. I actually have to go up here to get into level 50. So guys, I have to climb up like this, and now I have to start digging this. But guys, now I started digging because I want to make a lot of money, but I don't know what I'm supposed to break. I don't know if I should break these parts here, if I should break the rocks, I just don't know. But guys, I'm breaking this to see what shows up, and nothing showed up. Okay, I'm starting to realize I'm not very lucky. But guys, now I'm going to have to break this rock, because I want to see if I can find something. So I'm breaking exactly this. But guys, again, I didn't find anything. This is getting really weird. But now I'm going to dig exactly this dirt, because maybe there's some treasure here or even some super rare ore. But guys, I just found gold. There's just gold here out of nowhere. Guys, this is really good. I just can't let people see this. Okay, this definitely gives a lot of money. So guys, I'm going to start breaking this one, because I just want to make money. So guys, I'm breaking here. Perfect, it worked. And guys, money also dropped. It looks like there's hidden treasure in here. So I'm going to grab all of it. I'm going to have to put all of this in this suitcase, because I don't want people to see it. Perfect, I grabbed this other one. But guys, I got so little that you can't even see it, because I just got very little. But guys, I'm going to stay here all day mining to get as much gold as possible. But guys, I just finished all of this, and there's just so much gold on the ground. Guys, this is impressive, but I have to put all of this in the suitcase just to avoid problems. Perfect, I put everything in here, and now you can see that I have a lot of gold. I'm really the richest person of all, because now I have a lot of money. But guys, there's a problem. Now there are no more places to mine, which means they're going to notice that someone came in here and just mined everything. But by the time they realize that, I'll already be out of the city. But guys, I have to stay out here, but you can see that it's already nighttime. So guys, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to lie and say that I wasn't feeling well, that I was sick and had to stay out here. I don't know if that's going to convince them. But guys, the boss is right here. He said, let's go. It's already nighttime. But guys, now they're all coming back, because it's already pretty late and it's really time to head back. And this player almost didn't make it back in time, since the cave just closed. But guys, now he just arrived here, and maybe I'm going to get fired, because he doesn't know why I stayed out for so long. He said, you're fired, never come back here again. Guys, it's all good. You fired me, but it's because I took all the mining money, which actually isn't a small amount. It's a lot, and now all of it is mine. But guys, he just got in here. My friend came too, and he doesn't know what I just did. Now there are more players coming just to go back to their homes. And guys, none of them have any idea that I took all this money. They literally don't know. But now the bus is coming up here. But guys, I'm a little scared, because I don't know how I'm going to hide this, how I can hide this from the players so they don't realize I took the money. So, the bus is finally coming up here. But guys, now I got fired, which means I'm never coming back here again. I said, thanks for the job, because this is the last time we're working together. But guys, he just left here. He said, you're horrible. You spent the whole afternoon doing nothing. Look, that's not exactly what happened. It's just that he doesn't know the truth yet, and I hope he never finds out. But guys, he's going up front, so I'm going back to my house. And guys, you can see that now I have a lot of money. I have enough money to buy a mansion in the game, a brand new car, and I can do this 20 times. That's how much money I have now. But guys, now I'm heading to bed, because tomorrow I basically need to think of better ways to spend the money, to avoid wasting it as much as possible. impossible. But guys, now everyone is sleeping here, but this friend of mine is building his house, and I'm coming over to help him because he's been building this house for a long time. But in return, he's going to have to help me spend this money because it's so much money I don't even know how I'm going to spend it. I said, I'll help you, but then you help me spend this gold I got. Guys, he's basically going to have to help me do that, and he's looking at it and he just agreed. Guys, he didn't even ask how I got it. He basically doesn't even care, and now he went back to building his house. But guys, I'm going to help him do it, especially because I don't have a job anymore, so I have to pretend I'm working so this gold doesn't look suspicious, because if I suddenly show up with this money, I'm sure I'll be investigated. But guys, now the sun is coming up. You can see it's finally getting light, and now we finally finished this house. The house is perfect, and now he's going to have to help me spend this money. He said, throw it all away. Gold is useless. Guys, he just doesn't know what he's talking about. This gold is good for so many things. It's way more valuable than money. So my friend really doesn't know what he's saying. He said, wait, is that real gold? How did you get that? Well, I basically got it from mining, but it was from the forbidden level that I shouldn't have gone to at all. But guys, the player just woke up and is coming here to pick people up. He's in that bus, and guys, all the players will have to come here. But guys, I want to know what level he's going to today, because I have no idea. But now he's coming to the front to pick up more people, specifically the Blue House player and also basically one of my friends. He said, I'm going, see you. Guys, looks like he's leaving, and actually, he climbed up top. Guys, he's the first person besides me to go up there, because I was always the one who went up. Now the player showed up here, got inside, but guys, I'm a little scared they'll find out the truth. So because of that, I'm going to follow them, but obviously I'm not going to follow them on foot. I'm coming to my house because I have a pretty interesting car here. Perfect, I'm coming up front, and guys, I'm going to have to follow them without them knowing, to find out the truth about what's going on. I want to know what level they're going to, because if they go to level 50, they're basically going to find out what I just did. But guys, they're coming to the front like usual. They arrived right here. But guys, the boss got out of the car to say something. He said, attention, we're going to level 50 today. Okay, alright guys, this is terrible, because I already took care of that level. I got everything that was in that level, and now there's simply nothing left. He just arrived at level 50, and you can see there's nothing inside. Everything disappeared. But guys, he's really scared, because he wasn't expecting that, and he's probably going to suspect that it was me who did it. But guys, this friend of mine just got here. Now the boss is looking at him. He said, do you know who did this? The person who did it now has a lot of gold. Guys, I think he knows who did it, because it was me, and I probably shouldn't have told him that it was me, because now I'm basically going to get arrested. He said, I don't know, but it might have been me. Guys, he's basically turning himself in on Roblox. I don't know why he's doing that. Even the player is watching this. Guys, this is really weird. He said, it wasn't you. You're not smart enough to do something like that. Okay guys, I better get out of here before they suspect it was me who did it. So I'm going back to my house, and guys, I have to find a way to hide my gold, because I have a lot of gold, but I don't know where I'm going to hide it, since eventually I'm going to be investigated. Basically, I have to find a way to make sure this is never found, and for that, I have several choices and options. I can basically hide it under the couch. I could also just hide it on the roof where they probably wouldn't see it. Or maybe I could leave it underwater, which is the least likely place they'd look. Guys, I doubt they would ever find it there, so that's exactly where I'm going to hide it. But first, I'm going out to spend some of this money. But guys, the bus is right here, but now it's coming back here because apparently it just wants to talk to me. Guys, this is terrible. He's already suspicious that it was me. He said, hey, let me see your inventory. Guys, I'm not going to let him see it, because if he sees my inventory, he'll find out the truth. I said, no, I have privacy. I'm not going to show the items I'm carrying. Seriously, I'm not going to show what I'm carrying, because what I carry is mine. But guys, he got mad. He said, show me now or I'll report you to the police. Look, it's fine if he reports me, because I can just hide the gold, so I'll let him go ahead and report me here in Roblox. Guys, he's so mad that he went back there to actually report me. Guys, this is really weird. I didn't think he'd get so mad that he'd report me. But now I want to buy a new car and also a new house, because this car of mine is really simple, and my house is really small too. I need a bigger house to hide my money. So guys, I just got this car, and I'm heading up front to the Brookhaven dealership. So guys, I'm coming up front, and the bus is really back there at the Brookhaven police station because he's reporting me. But guys, I just arrived here, and apparently the person who's going to help me is basically a friend of mine. He said, I have several jobs. Yeah, I noticed he has a bunch of jobs. But anyway, I want a really expensive car. I said, get a really good car. Guys, I want him to get a really interesting car, a car that's worth buying. So he got this Ferrari that looks really nice, but I think it's still not the perfect car. Then he brought out this other car that looks way more interesting. I said, I want that one, and now let me choose the second car. Seriously, I want to pick a second car. Guys, he even got surprised. He said, do you have money for all of this? Look, believe it or not, now I have money for all of it. So he's bringing more cars, and guys, this one looks interesting. I said, this one, seriously, this one is already perfect. But guys, now he's going to get this car from me. He said, it's $1 million. Look, I'm going to hand him this gold. I don't know how much gold is in there, but now he took it. He said, look, there's $50 million in gold here. I'm just going to take 1 million. Guys, he's only taking 1 million because that's the price for the car. So he gave me the rest back, and now he just got a ton of gold. Guys, I'm sure he's super happy he made this sale, because because he's getting a lot of money. Perfect. Now I have these 2 cars. He's going to have to help me take them home, which for now is still my old house, but later I'll buy a better one. So guys, he's also arriving here. He's driving a Bugatti, and he almost crashed. You can tell he doesn't drive very well. I'm even a little scared of him driving my car, because I'm afraid he's going to crash it. But guys, now I'm heading up front to show him where my house is. So guys, he's finally arriving here, and he's going to have to park my car right inside this part. Guys, now I have several cars. This is just amazing. He said, "Hey, someone's spying on you." Guys, he said something really serious, but I'm looking around and I don't see anyone spying on me, except actually there's someone right up there, just watching everything I do, and he actually works for the FBI. Guys, this is terrible. Something tells me this player reported me to the FBI because I stole the gold. But guys, he probably doesn't know that, because I have to hide the gold as fast as possible. Now the player went back to his job here in Brookhaven. But guys, now I'm going to leave this car inside, because I really have to find a way to hide the gold as quickly as I can, because soon they're going to start investigating to find out what's really going on. So I'm parking my car right back here. I'm going to have to hide all my gold. Perfect. I closed the garage. But guys, there are very few places to hide it. But first I have to close the curtain because he's watching everything. Perfect. I closed it. But guys, I had a genius idea. I basically have to climb up here just like this. And now I placed all my money here. There are $10 million in each chest. Now I have to get out of here and just turn off the light to keep them from seeing this. But guys, it's really hard for them to notice this. Actually, it's going to be impossible. But guys, the FBI is right here, and something tells me they're about to raid my Roblox house to investigate what's going on here. But guys, out of nowhere there's a police officer right here, and something tells me he's waiting for the right moment to break into my house. But guys, there's a helicopter coming. I don't know why so many people are showing up here, thinking I'm going to escape from my house. But now he's coming to the front, and this police officer is also coming, because they want to investigate everything that's happening. Guys, now the officer is coming inside. I'm going up front to answer them and see what they want in Roblox. The officer said, "Let's go upstairs now." Alright, I just raised my hands to avoid problems, avoid getting arrested, because it would be really unfair if I got arrested. He said, "I'm going to search your whole house. I'm going to find the gold." Look, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think that's impossible. But now he went upstairs to see if the gold is in my room, but there's nothing unusual here. So now he's coming down, but there's a problem. He's coming into this room, and you can see there are a bunch of cars here, but the gold is hidden up there, and it's very unlikely he's going to notice that in Brookhaven. He's looking at my trophies, but that has nothing to do with the gold I just got. But now he finally came back. He said, "Oh, it wasn't him who stole the gold. That boss made us waste our time." Guys, I finally proved my innocence, even though I'm not innocent. Now they finally went back. They're basically heading downstairs. Guys, they all left, and now I'm finally free. But guys, now you can see I'm really rich. I have a super expensive house. I don't even hide how much money I have anymore. People don't even know how I got all this money. But all my money is hidden right here in this part of Roblox. And if you didn't know, I hired a personal bodyguard here in the city, because you can tell it's that same player who was investigating me before in Roblox. Now he's my bodyguard. I'm simply the richest person in the city. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and then I'll add you on Roblox.